the good video because this is a really good game. That's what. This is the Math Survival Ultimate. So here it's all made of Python, the best programming language ever, and the easiest you can learn. There's not that much to learn because if you know English, you know this. Okay, so it is like a game where we just solve math equations before we die. No math monsters, so chill. So first I'll explain you. So this is where we have to solve equations. I already said that. So this line uh, gives about the imports. These two lines initialize Pygame and Pygame mixer for sound effects and music. And for the second one, and for the former, it is what we obviously need. Pygame, the most important game library. So now this is the window. This is the window part. So this this one says the dimensions. This one makes a screen. This one just makes a title. I don't know why it's named caption, but it's the title. Then this makes a file known as game underscore data dot json. It's a JSON file which has all the stuff in our which has all the things that is game history like. Then this one OS path. This all parts. These things. Just check if it exists. If it doesn't, you have to, if it does, then you'll be loading that. So that's what. I'm gonna delete this. Bye bye. Me deleting ding 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 ding. These things. I don't know. And that's what. Then if it is not there, then it'll be making new data. That's what, it's empty. That's why it's named data, which is nothing. Then this is the high score is data dot get high score history xp player level sfx music index. uh, so now this one is just so this one is if you save it, we should save it. This one is like if it is not, they'll be making a new one. Right, I score again. Everything. Then the music list. All of my 5 songs. You can keep your own songs, but you have to download them. That's why in MP3. And that's what. This music lists. Yeah, this one. This is a folder in which I kept this file as well as all the sound effects and all the music. Math Survival. You can keep it in that folder or you can just use existing one. And I just kept for my favorite songs. Dobachi Dao, obviously. This one is Montage of Tomata, Paso Bem Solto, and Amor na Praia. Yeah. This one is the names of all the music. So this is music names. Yeah, that's what. Fade time is 800 milliseconds, I think. It's milliseconds or seconds, nobody knows. I mean, it's nanos. I bet it's microseconds or something. Because it fades so fast. Then, this is Pygame Mixer. This is the music list. Music index. I don't know what is music index. I think it's just each of the elements. Then, I'll set the volume to 0.1. If you want, you can change it to 0.3. That's better. Then, after that, music outplay -1 means keep it in the forward direction. Then, these are all the needed sound effects. So then, uh, correct SFX is for if we got it correct, it's good. Then for wrong one, it will be wrong answer, fail, notification. Then for click, I use I use the retro click, which is really good. And then here for volumes again, volume. We need volume because if you don't keep volume, it will be really loud. It will be louder than a song. Then our colors, every single color, BG, background, white, green, red, blue, grey, hover. For the hover we need. Then the font is pygame.font none 60. Size is 60. Then small font is 26. Emoji font is this font. Sego UI emoji. That makes all the emojis. Or else you'll just get it as boxes. Then the clock. Yeah, that's needed for the time. So the clock is pygame.time.clock. Obvious. Then states. We need states. So mode is menu. Selected level is easy. Yeah, at first it will be easy. First. Then lives 5, food 100, display food 100, score 0, user text, feedback shake. It shakes when you get something wrong or if you're out of food, bro. Flash timer. Yeah. Discriminant. That's the main part for the quadratic equations. If you know what are quadratic equations, you know. And then root type. Yeah. Root type. The gain XP. Yeah! Gaining XP is the main part and the favorite parts. So first will be 0 XP. That'll be 1. Then first global XP player level. Both go together. Then XP plus equals amount. Yeah, that amount is this amount. It's a parameter. Then need player level into 50. Yeah. So for level 1 we need 50. For level 2 we need 100. For level 3 we need 150. That's what. We need high XP for levels. Then if it is greater than or equal to need, then XP it will become less than need. Then it will become 0 if it becomes equal. And if it becomes greater, it just because how much it is greater. Then player level will be adding. Oh, that's me. And then it's all repeat, spaced. Then stars. The animation, the background. That creates everything. So look. So it creates starts on the counts. Then that is all in range. So first it was random between 0 and the width, and I forgot to mention that it's resizable. So let me just scroll down again. Yeah, and then this is again height uniform 0.53, and then for underscore in range, we're going for I in range, for E in range, for LOL in range. Yeah. And then that range is count means how many times it does. That's it. This is technically a loop. Then stars. Create stars. Yeah. Create stars. 120. So the count is 120. So it does this thing 120 times. Yeah. Yeah. Then buttons. The second main part. I mean the main part before the equations. So it's button class. Classes, not classrooms, classes. Not the classroom not the classes which we learn from. It's just a group. Then these are all again functions. This one is initialization. This is to draw, and this is if it got clicked. Then menu buttons, level buttons, blah 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 blah. It's just everything. And what else? Yeah, boy. Keypads. Yeah. All the keys and button is button K for K and keys. That's what. That's what. That's what. And then for equations, the main part, the questions in which you have the answer. Yeah. So, because of formatting, yeah, we have to format. Formatting, formatting, format, format, blah 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 blah. You obviously know. These are just everything. Quadratic equations, quadratic equations, quadratic equations, blah 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 equations, blah 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 equations. Then this is a like a last part. Then this is for generating the questions, yeah. So it needs this formatting. It's obviously needed. Or else it'll not be very bad. It will be very bad. So, okay, so easy, yeah. It's just ax plus b. Dum 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 dum. The medium. Ax plus b. This is actually not ax plus b equals to a into x plus negative a into x. That's easy, bruh. Then med. It's medium. AB, 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 B, 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 A B A B A A A A A A B B A B A B A B C D E F G. So now, okay. So now this is first to the easies. Then this is the quadratics. Good that we don't have cubics because cubics are too hard. So hard. First will be that's real. Obviously real. Yeah, that means it gives us decimal ones, not complex ones. Then this is irrational. Actually, I should not do rational. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, get out. So then the extra one is irrational. Yeah, this is the same thing. Just if check if it's irrational. The lastly complex. Complex. It's really complex. That's what it has I, square root of -1, square root of -6.5. Whatever. It's complex, really complex. And it even has then discriminant. Yeah, discriminant is just D. And the root type. Ah. It starts with generating, so it goes harder and harder and harder, harder and harder. Hope to parse it. To parse it. That's what, to keep everything properly. That's what. Special symbols. Math dot square root. That's in these. Math. That's in Python. But we should replace it with stick mark or a square root symbol. Then replace ij. Yeah, we should replace j with I. J is for Python. I is for real. Then return complex evaluation. Yeah, except it will not return anything. Ah. Then loops. Yeah, to do everything. Last the image goes behind. Get ticks. Yeah, more time, more damage. Wah wah wah. But if you solve an equation correctly with all of its roots, then technically you'll get more food. Yeah. Then so now it's this. Yeah, that's what it does everything. Minus shake, shake, shaky, shake, shake. Yeah, it shakes. Bar, 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 bar. Stars. This is the bait part which creates stars. Then brightness based on speed. 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 Speed, 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 speed. And then for food, you need to eat food to survive. For eat in Pike even talking. This is for to create stuff properly. For creating stars. If it resizes kind of, then user events, more user events. Then more user events for mouse button down and blah 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 for settings game mode menu practice menu setting blitz. Okay, this is the settings if you want the SFX or and if you want to change the song. Because sometimes some people hate songs, some people love my favorite songs. If you want, you can change songs in the code, so which is good. Then after that, games. Yeah, bah. Oh hey, uh, yeah. Yeah, now this is everything. Now this part is for the flash timer. Yeah, if you're flashing or if you got it wrong, you cooked it so bad. Then this was for game over. Yeah, again, game over. Now, do you wanna see the game? Obviously yes. So let's play. Ela sobe no baile pressão.
Ela desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando, vai jogando, não perde a razão. No batidão, só pura tentação. Ela desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Ela desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda.
Yeah, it was a bit too loud. I knew that. Now let me just go up. Wish I changed the song because Lobachi that was a bit too loud.
Ela desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa. La vida es un
They've started the next level already, guys. I think we're gonna enter level 2 later on. Oh shit! We are out of lives. We gotta win. We gotta go fast. I'm really good at solving these types of equations. So Okay, started level 3, guys. Bye, guys. See ya. Bye, guys.